Alright, these are the personal questions that my Vernonkid asked me for this week. And I'm going to get it started here. First question you asked me. If Marvel and DC put aside their differences and they decided to make a team composed of Misty Knight, Mr. Terrific, Luke Cage, Static Shock, Storm, Cyborg, and Bronze Tiger, what would the team names be? I came up with a couple of names. Actually, I was going to say Warrior Rising Express and the Fantasy Warrior Express. The reason I put Express in there is because they're pretty much there 24/7. They're there for you anytime you need it. And these characters, in my personal view, they're all warriors. Yeah, they're all urban characters, but yes, they are warriors. And very good team. I like the team. Okay. Second question is, what is your favorite episode of Symbionic Titan? My favorite episode is the one that just aired last week, where they were having a nightmare with that nightmare villain. That was a great episode because they had a fight at nighttime, and I liked how the villain didn't say anything. He didn't say a word. He was silent. It's just like that episode of Samurai Jack he did, where Jack was fighting this demon who pretty much could take away your sound and stuff like that, if you remember what I'm talking about. So yes, that's my favorite episode so far. Alright, third question. Is Superman relatable? Sure he is. Yeah. Let's forget about the powers and all that. Let's forget about that. I always tell people that Superman is a man. He's a god walking in a man's shoes. It's just like a guy who's an immigrant, and he's coming over here to walk in our American shoes, you know. So yeah, in that way, yeah, he is relatable. Like I said, forget about the superpowers. He's got a job. You know, he's not rich. Yeah, he's got all the power and stuff, but he's not rich. He's got a reporter. He's a reporter. He's on a reporter's salary. You know, he helps Pa and Ma Kent on the farm. He helps, take care of the cows and all the other animals on the farm that he has to take care of, and he helps them grow, food and stuff so that they can sell it and whatnot. So yeah, he's just like us. He's hardworking. He's got a job. He's hardworking. He's also a guy you can sit down and talk to. And not a lot of characters you can say that about. There's only a couple of few who you can say that about, who has all that power and he's easy to talk to. Name me some people who are rich and are down to earth, and you could just walk up to and say, "Hey, how you doing?" and just sit down and talk to them about anything. You're gonna have a hard time doing that, because a lot of these guys who are rich and all these politics and stuff like that, who are high in power and whatnot, these guys, you can't just approach them and say, "Hey, how you doing?" You gotta go through all these different procedures. With Superman, you can just say, "Hey, I want to talk to you for a minute. I know you're busy. I know you got other people's lives to save and stuff like that, but I just want to talk to you for a minute. You can have some dinner with us and whatnot, and you guys could talk about anything." So yeah, in my book, he's relatable, very much relatable. He's a man walking. He's a god. Excuse me. He's a god. He's a godlike character walking in a man's shoes. So yeah, he is relatable. Now this next question. I was gonna do a video about this when this came out. MODOK and Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You said be honest. I'm gonna be honest, bro. This shit is dumb. Why MODOK? You picked MODOK over. I mean, let's be honest. So far, it's a sausage fest. A lot of my female friends been saying this. Well, where are the female characters? Why MODOK? I mean, the only female characters we got so far from Marvel, it's from Marvel's side of the pond, X-23, and who else we got? I think that's the only female character we got on Marvel's side, X-23, and who else we got? Heck, that's it. I think that's it. I mean, you pick MODOK over another potential good female character like She-Hulk or Ms. Marvel or Misty Knight or somebody like that. Why would you put MODOK in this game? I understand they're trying to have like different variety of characters. They want to be very diverse. And you know, Capcom's got Beautiful Joe, who's kind of a goofy short character too. But I just don't see the purpose of MODOK. He shouldn't be there. He's a wasted slot in my personal opinion. I don't mind MODOK, but dude, they should have put someone else in there. I mean, I know there's still plenty of spots open for, you know, Miss Marvel or She-Hulk or Misty Knight or any other of the female characters from Marvel, but I think putting him in there was bullshit. It's a wasted slot. I mean, honestly, who's gonna pick MODOK? Who was gonna pick this dude? His gameplay is probably gonna be garbage. I mean, there's only so much you can possibly do with the character as far as combos and stuff like that. I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh, but I didn't want him in there. So in my personal opinion, MODOK is a waste of space for this game. Hopefully they put in some better characters. Like I said, She-Hulk will be great. You got Hulk, why not She-Hulk? Why not Miss Marvel? You know, characters, other female characters. We need more female characters because they are very underrated. That's my thoughts. Thanks for the questions, kid. Now I got some questions for you. On the subject, since you asked me a question about Superman, I'm going to ask you a question. What are your thoughts on Zack Snyder directing Superman? You think it's a good idea? You got Christopher Nolan, who's going to be producer, David Goyer, who's writing the script. What are your thoughts on that team? And who do you think should play Superman? Alright. And my other question is, are you ready for the premiere of Walking Dead? It's coming up this weekend, October 31st. Are you ready for The Walking Dead? Alright. Another question. Movie. What are your thoughts on Megamind? And are you going to go see it? You think it's just another, you know, another Superman-like story that's been told before? Or do you think it's going to have a little bit of a unique twist to it? Another question. So we got a superhero show. We got the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Next month premieres Young Justice. Are you ready for Young Justice? And that is my questions for you for next week. And I'm going to leave it at that. Take care, Chris. Hope to talk to you soon, bro. I am out.